I want to give you a quick tutorial on using the report for schedule planning. I am in the Croa reporting application. I'm going to click on the icon here under My Applications. From here, I will click on the Open icon. And under the Open icon, I will go down to Public Folders. I'll choose B16 Custom and go down to Adult Studies Academics. The report you want is Administrative Semester Scheduling version 2. And we'll open that report. All right. Now, notice that there are two tabs to this report. The tabs are across the bottom. The first one lists all of the students, or rather all the courses that are planned, and in this case even scheduled, because the filter is set for spring. Notice over here planned term says spring 2018. Home campus, planned course, planned section location. You can see the difference there between Bethel and Houston. Planned section name, planned course title, and because it is for the spring semester and those classes have already been indicated which nights they're meeting, they have already been marked here. This does it automatically based on the date selected. You can see the number planned, the number approved, and the number registered, as well as the faculty that has been involved. This is a really important piece here for you because these numbers here are really indicative of what's going on. And the nice thing is, if you go now to the second tab on the bottom, you will see in same order, but now listing the students, all the same information. You can see here are the Bethel students for that section. Remember back here we looked at this and it said at Bethel there were 7 students planned. When we come over here and we see that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 students planned. Here are the planned course, planned section name, title, and notice here which ones have registered and which ones have yet to be registered, as well as email addresses. Very easy for you to check on the students who have been registered and even make contacts for the students who have not been registered for those courses. This is an extremely useful way to follow up for you or student services personnel with those who have registered and those who have not registered. Now, let's change the filter. And to change the filter, we need to be in reading and we need to select the refresh tab. And now we're going to change the semester. So let's change the semester. We'll get rid of spring 2018 and we'll go to summer 2018. All right, let's look at summer 2018. You can either double click on it. Now let's just click and push across. There we go. Now this is still set for Bethel and Houston. I'm going to run it for Bethel and Houston, but what we're going to see, we'll go back over here to section needs. Okay, looking here, we can still see, now you'll note that there is no planned section because you haven't planned the sections yet. You can see there is no planned section name because you don't have that yet, but you can see the course title. And you can see how many people have planned at this point to take a course. Now, this will change as Student Services begins to use the curriculum track planning modules, but right now that is not being fully utilized, but it will be by the first of the year, sometime before February, I'm told, so that you will be able to see here how many students are in each particular course as planned. The nice thing here is that you can use this button, this export button, and export it to an XLS spreadsheet. and open the spreadsheet, which obviously can take a few minutes, and enable it for editing. All right, and now you have the capabilities of being able to use the whole planning sheet. You can set it up to print, landscape or portrait mode, and you can actually decide whether you want to offer classes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can put in the section name and section location if you need to. For instance, Bethel, Houston, you have two options there, at least for the spring, and can put in this. So this gives you a planning sheet that you can actually use to complete the data that you need to send back to the registrar's office. Very, very easy process in this whole thing, and all of it comes out of using this one report. So very simple to use. Remember to use the refresh button. If you change the home campus from, let's change it from Houston to Atlanta, and it would change down here to Atlanta. You have to change in both places. Or if you wanted to, let's change this to Memphis, and we'll change it to Memphis, DeSoto. And the same thing here. And it's set for summer 18. So it's set for summer 18, and you can see that there are a variety of classes planned, and you can see the home campuses here, which you can alter the sort field for that if you export it into Excel. And you can see all the people planned. So there are more people planned here, evidently, than there were at the other campus, and you'll be able to scroll down through here and look and see how to make best decisions. Obviously, this is still in the early stages, so you're not sure which of these classes are actually going to make and which ones will need to be moved forward, and you can cross over then and see the students in each of these individual places. And it's divided them here by their campus, so it's really, really easy to see. Excellent report, easy to use for you to be able to determine where to put people in their various courses and how to set them up. Good point here would be that you're going to need potentially put them all in one section, have those two students drive down to DeSoto, or potentially get enough students up in Memphis to run that same section. And that should be the report. It's really that easy to run. Filter it, run it, plan it, and be able to get your schedules put together for the summer term as you're going forward. Or use it for the current term and be able to look at and see who has registered and who has not registered and who needs to be contacted. Wouldn't hurt to jump in and assist student services a little bit with that, since it's so easy for you to see now, by sending out an email or even asking maybe a faculty person, if it's in a specific area where they teach, to send them an email and see if they have anything they can do to help get that student registered. Getting students registered and retaining students has got to be one of our #1 tasks. Anyway, hope this helps. and I think it's going to be extremely useful. Let me know if you have any questions.